Well, hello friends, and welcome back to day 2 of Halloween Decorating 2025. Today we are going to complete the porch. At the very end of this video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into our haunted Halloween party that's going on in the other room. I cannot wait to jump right into this. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen. I love to share all things homemaking here on my channel. Cooking, cleaning, decorating, all the things, and specifically this time of year, I love to welcome all my new viewers because during the, I'd say January to July months, we pretty much do, home resets, routines, cooking, cleaning, organizing, decorating for, the smaller seasons. But between the months of August and December, we go all out for all the holidays. So definitely hit the subscribe button. I have many Halloween videos if you're into that. I've got some really fun DIYs, and one of the things I love about the way that we're decorating this year, especially on the porch, is we're doing it on a budget. So I'm going to share exactly how much everything costs in this video and how you can recreate something like this, whether it's as grand or as minimal as you like. We're going to do it all today. We're going to talk about lots of things, all things Halloween. So let's get right into it. So just a little forewarning, I'm not going to be using that Halloween spooky music because it's just a little bit irritating to listen to while you're watching my videos. So I'm going to skip back to my usual chill music. But so we're picking up on day 2. First day, we got all of those sticks, which is one of the things I really liked about this year's decorating is I didn't have to buy anything, or, I was going to use like a chicken wire, or they have these plastic stands that I could build, but I didn't want to use anything that costs a whole lot of money. So we actually ended up just getting a bunch of sticks and branches to kind of form what I needed for this entryway. What I wanted to do was cover everything in this really awesome black fabric that I had, and use like things like these webs. Now some of those are really easy to use. I'm gonna link the one I purchased from Amazon because it's so smooth and soft and easy to use. It was really affordable. But you could also go to the dollar store and get most of this stuff anyway. I also use bats and other little things just to fill this area in. I wanted this to be kind of a spooky entrance for when the kids do trick-or-treating, so they kind of come into this spooky area, and I just feel like it turns out really scary. But yesterday we ended up just building the actual structure of it. I covered it in lights, so I'm using purple and orange lights that I picked up from Target. We just want to finish the frame, and then we'll start to add the little pieces that make it spooky.
All right, guys, so hi, wow. I have all the spider webs up. There's areas like this that I'm gonna pull this over just a little, but I still want it to kind of overly frame the door this way. So the next thing we're gonna be adding is, I think I'm gonna do a skeleton up in these corners. I might even do one right in here. And then, so putting the big pieces in first, then I have a big spider. And then very last thing we're gonna do is actually put in the little bats. So this is the progress we've made thus far. And I'll show you what it looks like once we get some of the bigger pieces added in.
So as I mentioned in previous videos, over the years, I've always done kind of a more family-friendly, classic, playful Halloween, just as my kids were younger. But as we are getting, they're getting a little bit older, I asked if I could do something a little more spooky this year. Where we live happens to be a very active area for Halloween trick-or-treaters, so I wanted to do something really over the top and fun. And we're also going to be hosting a party with our friends. So not to mention, I've already mentioned that we are going to be doing a little TV segment that I just wanted to kind of have everything pulled together nicely. But I always kind of go over the top for Halloween. That's not new to my channel. So I thought I'd talk about a couple different ideas that you could do if you were looking for just some inspiration right now. It's why I always try to get my decorations up and on YouTube, so that as you're shopping around and looking for things, you can take a look at what I've done, and maybe it will inspire your own creative expression of Halloween. So I always love like a pumpkin patch vibe. We did that many years. Like, remember at the Victorian, I had them all kind of scattered down the staircase. I will link down below all of my other Halloween videos, and I think I have a Halloween decorating marathon if you're just looking for really great inspiration like that. But then I love candy corn themes. Candy themes are really, really fun. And I also love a friendly ghost. Now in the kitchen, we're going to be doing kind of a witch's den. I do have some really like fun little ghosts I'm going to be adding over in the corner where we have like dinner and stuff, just so that it's not so creepy in there. The main living room and the main dining room is very spooky. It is a dead man's party. I did it after the song, and I'm so excited to show it to you because when I can do decorating and go over the top and like all the little tiny details is when I have the most fun. Like for me, those little tiny details of like worms coming out of the eyes and just all those little things. It's when my kids came home from school, I finished that yesterday. They spent like a half an hour just going through the table looking at all, because you'll miss it if you don't actually look like throughout the whole thing. So I'm really excited to show that to you guys. I think you're going to love that. It's kind of I guess you could say like the house and the whole front is going to be a spooky haunted house, kind of like I would say like a haunted mansion dinner party gone terribly wrong. So definitely hit the subscribe button if you want to see that, and turn on your notifications. I don't have a schedule to post. I just kind of do it when I have time. So I don't want you to miss those because they're going to be really, really fun. Another thing I like to do for like a spooky haunted house or anything like that is to use lots of candles. I will link down below the candles, everything I have actually purchased from Amazon, not just any type of, link. It's going to be exactly what you see here in my video. But I have some great black candles that I ordered from Amazon that were really inexpensive for that. I love using old books. So if you have books, but they're not vintage, just turn them around so that you're seeing the pages. That can be really spooky and fun, or you can take the covers off if it's available to you. I love a good moody light. I love using bats. I love using ravens and crows are really fun for like a spooky bookshelf or up a stair railing. I still haven't figured out. Thank you for the last video. You guys gave me some really, really, really good ideas for the staircase. When I get done with this video, I'm going to upload it. It is Friday. It's Friday the 3rd, not the 13th, but still spooky and good. I am going to get this up, and I also have a link down below for Target. I think this is good until the 4th. If you are looking for if you are looking for 30% off at Target for these lights, use that link down below. You can get 30% off all the Halloween decorations. I think you can even go into the store. It's like everybody's Target, I think, I'm assuming. Anyway, so I use things like black roses, dead branches. Highly recommend go out and get some branches that are like have fallen. It gives it a great spooky gothic touch. And I also love the idea of like using, witch's den. It's very like hocus pocus. So I got to do the best of all worlds this year. We're going to be doing the haunted mansion in the front, the elegant, like kind of gothic soiree that went terribly wrong. And then we're going to I have a bathroom set up for the guest bathroom that's really funny. And then I have we'll go into the other room and I get to do my kind of hocus pocus witch's den spooky area. So I'm having a lot of fun with that, but you can always go on Pinterest and kind of look around, find things. I always, again, like to use things that I already have at the house and repurpose them for Halloween because it can be very expensive. And the other thing I love about this particular outdoor decorating is all of this can literally be packaged back up and probably all fit in one bin. Like it's not like I have all of these giant pieces of decor that I have to go store on top of everything else I have for other seasons. So if you're looking for some good inspiration, check out Pinterest. I will, again, only things I'll link down below today are the items that I have for Halloween. Just keep it really straightforward and as basic as possible for you guys. So anyway, enough on that. Now what I need to do, I got my little skeletons added into the corners. I want to add in the bats. This took me hours to do. I should have had somebody helping me, but I figured it wouldn't take me that long. But I had Taylor Swift on. We were having a blast. I was getting all of this done, and thank goodness I finished this and I got to move on to the inside of the house the next day because this took forever. I'm going to put on a little music and tell us in the comments down below what you are going to be doing if you decorate. I know it's not for everybody and that's totally okay. I love to decorate for all of my neighbors. I just love all the children that come by. I find it very fun. I don't think that there's anything wrong with doing a little Halloween decorating. It's silly and it's fun and it's playful. It's creative. So if you are like me and you love to do a little decorating, tell us in the comments down below what are the themes you're going to be playing with this season.
Okay guys, I'm gonna give you a little update because it's really hard to film this. It's taken me hours to get this far, and so I don't want to drain my battery and your time. So let me give you an update on where we're at. It's about, gosh, 5 o'clock at night, and I have a little bit more daytime left. I'm hoping to get all of this part done, and then tomorrow that part. I can't believe how long this is taking me. But I did have some other things that we were doing today. It wasn't just this. So anyway, I've added this skeleton, which I highly regret ordering. Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. I got this from Michael's. Michael's, I love you. You're my baby and I love you. But like, why did I spend $79 on this? And it was 50% off when it's 5 feet like everybody else. Everybody else is 5 feet. Is it the stand? Is that what cost me $140 extra? Like, I'm just concerned why I did this, but we're here. I'm highly disappointed because this is my front porch on a budget, and I was really pumped about this, and I thought it was gonna be bigger. I didn't do the math, so let's blame me, not Michael's. Okay, this guy lost his head last year, the year before. We've repurposed him. He is now headless, holding his head with this little guy I found, I don't know, a couple years ago. We've got all the lights, the branches, we've got the webs, we have the cloth going, and all of the bats are slowly coming in. On this side, it's the same. You are just having a great time, aren't you? Look at you, just living your best life. Okay, it's your season, girl. Get it? So we have all of this. I've started to add this top part, which I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do up there, but it's better than looking at the basketball hoop. Let's just be there. And I have all of this to add bats to, and then again, it's all going to come all the way out here and be just great. Let's just be there. It's going to be great. But so far, this is where we're at. For the rest of the night, I'm going to just keep gluing these bats on. I do them all different sizes. The thing I love about hot glue is you just pop them right off. They don't leave anything. I've glued them onto the house. They just pop right, I mean, I don't want to pop you off, but they do pop right off, which is great. If you use those little gooey dots, you are going to have to use a dissolvent to get them off, but I'll just show you, like, ooh. I don't want it to come off, but you can see it leaves nothing. So if you have a stucco house, you're a tract house mama like I am, girl, get yourself some hot glue. Okay, we have a little bit more to do, and then I really want to finish this part of the house. And then tomorrow, start on that, and then I really have to get inside because the clock is ticking. I wanted to give you guys just a quick little update ski. Hey guys, so I have attempted to get all of the bats up. It is 9 o'clock, and we were thinking about putting this one here. Sorry, the kids are playing basketball. But I can't decide if I want to keep her there.
She's so spooky. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I keep her? I don't know. So basically, here's where we're at. We have all of our skeletons and our bats and our spiders. I even put some more lights over here. But this took me, well, it didn't take me hours. It wasn't like a time thing. It's just like I was with the kids, had to do pickup, homework, dinner. But tell me what you guys think. Should we keep her? Because I think she's amazing. I wanted to put her in the house, but I'm kind of feeling her here. I know it looks awful up there, but usually when we do it all, it'll be the lights will be off and it'll be fabulous. But literally all this took was some sticks, some bats, some dollar store webs, and that stuff from Amazon, that little black kind of cheesecloth fabric. I mean, this is like really inexpensive, but I think it looks, oh, and the lights from Target, but they're 30% off. So, all right, that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll do part 2. Okay, guys, we're on day 3 of this decorating marathon. And today we actually finally finished this. There are a couple things. The inside is done. It's just the exterior part here I really needed a hand with. And so my husband was able to give me a hand this afternoon. He had so much fun. He did all the bats, all the spiders. It was actually really, really fun to do this with him. But so all I'm going to do is add a little bit of the lights and that black cheesecloth to this piece of wood we hung here just to kind of, you know, bring the outside into that space. I'm going to add some more lights to these bushes, throw a little bit of those spider webs on it, and then I just kind of want to create some continuity from the outside in. This did not take us very long. This probably took us an hour. So like yesterday, we were done with the interior part. I have nothing left to do. I did end up adding a couple pumpkins just to kind of sweeten it up a little bit, but I'll share that here in a minute. But for right now, we're going to get all of the lights added to these bushes, and I also wanted to cover this with all of those spider webs because I just feel like it started to look like everything was really green on the outside, and then it was spooky in this one little hallway area at the entrance. So I wanted to create, again, that kind of continuity between when the kids are walking up to the house. I'll probably end up adding a couple other spooky things out here, but it's only October 3rd when I'm doing this voiceover. I finished this on October 2nd, so I try to stay as up to date as possible. So as we change things up, obviously I'll be sharing that in my usual day-to-day, day in the life and routine videos. If I make any adjustments, I'll be sure to share those with you as well. But let's get all of this done. I wanted to pack up. I did pipe in an extension cord just in case I ended up needing it for a future project in here. It's really hard to get behind here. So I wanted to make sure I had that, just kind of thinking for my future self, I might need this or not. We're going to clean this up. I'm going to add a couple cute little things, and then I'm going to take you guys on a little night tour to show you how it all turned out. It's so cute. Okay guys, we officially have the front porch done. Let me take you on a spooky little tour. I hope you guys enjoyed the front porch reveal. I'll give you a sneak peek in what's to come in the next video. We finished the front room and I can't wait to show you. It is so spooky. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video real soon. Don't forget to subscribe and happy Halloween decorating. Bye.